Greetings, Commanders! Another month has flown by, and somehow it's already May? Didn't we just have winter? Either way, we've got a fresh batch of goodies for your favorite game. And of course, we're starting with the Battle Pass. As you probably remember, this month marks Modern Warships' 5th anniversary. Thanks for sticking with us all this time. To celebrate, we're bringing you a set of festive camouflages. First up is the Super Warships, styled like a comic book with a rather interesting plot. Next comes the Archstorm Elite, featuring a bold, eye-catching logo. And finally, the Storm Wings, one of the most detailed camos in the entire game. And yes, all of them can be used to dress up the main Battle Pass reward, the HMS Defender. This is a stealth destroyer of the Royal Navy, and it packs some serious missile firepower. That's not an exaggeration. Not only does the ship carry a pair of twin missile batteries, it also comes with the unique Storm Shadow Mark II missiles. They ignore decoys and launch sequentially, which gives them a better chance of punching through enemy anti-air. The damage is no joke either. Over 100,000 from 3 hits will ruin anyone's day. Add a cannon on top of that, and things get even uglier for the target. And yes, the Defender's own defenses are worthy of the name. On board, you've got 3 twin C-RAM systems and 1 Aster 15 ED VLS. With that setup, air attacks become a whole lot less scary. And thanks to the SSTD torpedo system, which attacks anything below the surface, submariners would be wise to steer well clear of this newcomer, preferably on a different map altogether. The ship's performance lives up to its weapons. 25 knots of speed and excellent maneuverability make it a real runner. It's great for circling around the enemy at long range and launching missiles from outside of their detection distance. Although that playstyle can't last forever. As you know, missile launches aren't exactly subtle, so that precious stealth tends to disappear quickly. The best way to play it is around cover, calmly sipping a cup of tea. This is a British ship after all. But remember one thing, while the beasts make noise, the hunter watches. Alright, sorry about that. We just couldn't resist teasing that sea predator. You'll meet it very soon. Don't miss it. Now, back to the Battle Pass. It's a shame you can't take the Defender's built-in electronic warfare kit and slap it onto any missile you want. Hold on a minute. Why not? Apparently, that was the exact line of thinking behind the Khan 90. On top of decoy resistance, it features a cluster warhead, respectable speed, and solid durability, all of which make life difficult for enemy air defense. It also has a very short target acquisition time, so very few ships will be able to hide once it acquires them. And just look at those wings unfold. Adorable, really. That same kind of admiration applies to the X-49 Speedhawk helicopter from the VIP track of the Battle Pass. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. The engineers used a pusher tail rotor to boost speed. The weapon loadout is interesting too, even if it isn't overloaded. The decoy-resistant Spear 3 SH missiles are excellent for baiting anti-air and opening the way for the main salvo of the AGM-114X missiles. The latter can be fooled by decoys, but the upside is that air defense systems can't see them. The helicopter also carries unguided rockets that can even hit targets underwater. We couldn't just leave you defenseless against submarine pests. And that's why the VIP track also includes the Deterrence 300. This grenade launcher is fire! Quite literally. What other guided multiple launch rocket system can boast a rocket speed of 535 knots? Almost none. And that's before you factor in the 5.5-second reload and decoy resistance. Well, now you know. In short, it's a nasty weapon against both surface and underwater targets. And if all of that still isn't enough to keep submarines off you, then it's time to fight fire with fire. Hop into a submarine yourself, say the Type 039C. and equip the DM-2A5 torpedoes. These stand out for their damage, both direct and area. And of course, in keeping with modern standards, they also ignore decoys. It is the 21st century, after all. There's no room for antiques anymore. Lady California, don't be upset. Your shining moment is coming soon. At 50 years old, your life is only just beginning. On that note, let's also remember a few other Battle Pass rewards that have been in the game for a while. The Ehrlichen Hell laser system, an effective answer to we promised to stop making that joke. The Type 30 JEAG autocannon, a versatile choice for fighting both surface targets and aircraft. And finally, the legendary in status, not rarity, the BAE Systems 155-39 TMF. You all know it well already. It's a true artillery veteran, one that has seen its fair share of battles in modern warships. And for the chat experts already reaching for the keyboard to type, "Why would I want all this outdated junk?" there's good news. Our agents report that all 3 of those modules are getting reworked, so the true connoisseurs may want to keep an eye on them. And before you go, don't forget to check the Pass Vault. The Age of Annihilation season is now available there, featuring machines that rose from the ashes of nuclear fire. By the way, you can soon expect one very old port to get an update. Maybe this video will give you a clue. And if not, don't worry, you'll find out soon enough. Happy anniversary once again. See you at sea.